Ready to go!
Alrighty guys, it's a nice sunny day in Brisbane, Australia, actually Gold Coast, Australia, and about to head to another training session with the fellas. We'll be able to catch up with Faatali Mataio, who I'm going to have a super match with in a gents. Here they all are. Anyway, we've got Faatali over here. He's the man I'm going to have a super match with in a couple of weeks' time, so we might get to group up today and see how things go, but yeah. How are we, gents? Here he is, Faatali. I'm recorded, man, so
You're right, man.
You better look your best.
Right.
This is the man.
Good timing.
2 weeks' time, we're having a super match, yeah? Left and right. My left is gonna get snapped. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Anyway, good turnout again, and it's only just starting.
Yeah, but it will. Yeah. Ryan, you got some on the right out there?
Yeah, man, I'm keen. Let's do some training. Alright, I'll get this camera set up and get some table time going. Fundamentals of arm wrestling: bend your wrist, bring you closer, and then pin by leaning. So show me how you would instinctively do it.
Why is he strong, He's stronger than me. It's annoying.
He is stronger than you.
No, he's got like a weak connection.
So you got a safe angle straight away. You can.
I feel like I'm good at
hard
like
as you can.
It's different.
It's really tense. I let myself go floppy a bit. Like my wrist transition to the press.
It's always tempting. That's what everyone does once they start gassing out the hook.
Your wrist strength. Keep watching your hand. Yeah.
Oh, that twist in the wrist is mean, eh?
The rotation.
Oh, you want to try it now? No, I'm just kidding.
Let's ramp up the pressure.
No, but it's way harder.
No, it's like you end up with finger strength, nothing else.
So yeah, you need really strong fingers, you need really strong wrist.
Yeah.
And you've got all them, you just need to wake them up.
Right.
Like, the strength isn't an issue, it's just the neurological efficiencies of how to make it happen.
Yeah.
It's like cleaning your teeth with your left hand, you feel like an idiot.
So I've seen your videos, you try and get back.
Yeah, lat pressure, but never go backwards at the expense of your hand being turned up. More important is to keep your hand and wrist palm down and wrist bent. No, the person with their palm facing down is gonna win. Right.
You're hurting me.
Try to get your palm facing down.
Easy.
That's it. Yeah.
You're holding 100. You're holding 100 and 130. 140.
I think it's going to perm.
Wow, you're super heavy.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it. I'll be too heavy for the win.
Definitely been a long time.
It's not good for you.
You can feel it as soon as you start rolling that. It's like everything just goes.
Yeah, it's a really unique strength, arm wrestling. Like when you grip an arm wrestler like you are now for the first time, it feels abnormal.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel normal. Like you are probably stronger than me in traditional senses by a mile, but the specific twisting,
Yeah.
I've been doing this for 8 years now, and
Wow.
it's all I do for a living. And yeah,
It's just really strong.
I'm not tired, I can feel it in my bones. Oh, it's just like, it's a really weird way to move.
yeah. Lightweight pullers. You'll be amazed at how.
I'm not top rolling this guy.
That's hurting in ways that I don't normally hurt. I feel like I've been grinding for about 2 hours.
Yeah, no, you'll when you grip rod, you'll feel how connective tissue matters, and
He's going straight for it.
you reckon you'll be right? Back yourself.
So you're not trying to roll me in that same way.
He's defensive hooking. He's doing a different method again.
Yeah, well, see, that was normally at school. That was how I.
It's technique and strength. It's strength in technique.
See, I can I'm not even using that top part of my hand because
the strength in these arms is there. You just got to learn to use it.
Now it's just starting to hurt.
and you'll crash and burn real quick when it's your first few sessions. So.
Yeah, right.
How about anyway? Long or holding or going?
Hey!
Yeah, I'm good.
Jump on. I think Adam might be able to help this. So he's going right hook. He's going right hook. So what he's finding said like he's coming into it. He's got more of a downward pressure. But he's going to battle in the hook, so I said, well, instead of going this, you need to put some pressure in coordination at the same time.
Yeah, right. No, seriously, bro. Not straight up.
But they're kind of like... he does what he does.
Right. But I think my left is stronger in certain things. I think my bicep might be... Did I get it?
I don't know. I was being cheeky.
That was like a choice.
As you regroup and I'm just sliding down.
Do what you were doing before when you came straight into the hook. Kind of lost a little bit of connection because he kind of hooked himself in and then found himself on top. Yeah, I noticed that when you're hooking, you're like this instead of hooking all that. Monday!
So like I might be able to hold you just off that.
Yep, not too bad.
And your form looks a lot bigger in real life, eh? On camera you're like, oh, it looks big. But in real life it looks freaking silly from there.
We're fast. I still got my thumb. No, you have to
it's hard to hold on to you.
Thank and Krystalov.
It's very nice.
Since last Saturday.
Holding onto that is hard.
I've been doing none of that for
I gotta do some initiation on you.
That's yeah, that's right. It's hard to call it when you're bleeding somebody, but that one little breath of movement could be his regroup, and then he'll come back from that.
Let's get this thing.
No.
You don't like this thing?
No.
So this is where you and I would end up guaranteed. There's no way I would hold on to you. I would top roll with you and we would be off.
Getting stronger, mate.
Yeah, man.
Right? So you'll see him like he turns red.
So on the strap you got going forward, going higher, which is the cheating strap. This is the one that I really like.
Loading pronation.
Never have I even tried that.
Loading, you would love loading pronation, man. So
You're supposed to go like this and all that. I just don't get it.
the strap will lock down whatever you give it, or it will enhance whatever you give it. You're a pronated base puller, so that's your anatomical full pronation, right? But you're never gonna be able to strap like this. So you manipulate your body just for the strap. You don't have to start like this, but during the strap, go even more. Do the extreme version of it. As in, so bring your body there. So strap like that for a moment and experience the connection difference of your pronation being locked in at the maximum level.
Yeah, sure. Plus, I need to fucking regroup and think about it. I'll get you back today. I'll wait till you're tired.
You sure you need to?
The left or right?
So when you impart back pressure now, your pronation will feel really good.
Those knee pads you got on
Feel
there?
nice? It should feel nice.
Ultimately, I want to get the pronation is like just what gets you to the final point where you win this, right?
Yeah. So I mean, I think it's crazy to strap with your pronation not fully loaded, even if you're
It's an advantage. It's already halfway.
you're gifting something that your opponent no longer has to pull through. So
Do I want to be pronating high to the thumb?
I like to get deep and close when I'm loaded.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Because then it really, the back pressure is even better.
Getting stronger?
Ready to go?
I just feel like
Let me practice.
Actually, it's alright. I just want to get Gabe and I feel like I'm jelly. It didn't hurt, it just sort of
Gabe,
a bit of pain was left in my pronation there. It's not
Done it.
really change. Everything's going to go the same way, but if this fails, I lose. If this wins, I win.
How would you, show me how do you normally strap?
A few ways. Definitely try to hustle strap.
Well, you just do what you would do in a comp.
Well, there's two things. So obviously I want my webbing higher.
Kids as well.
Alright, so there's maybe three things.
I struggle with tall dudes real good post. You want to go first one? So
Mickey gets cold water. Coke in
Don't
there.
tighten, don't tighten.
Boys, help yourselves to the drinks
Either
and the
I
whiskey.
want the guy to come on my side as much as possible, and as he comes on my side, I get higher and higher and higher and higher. If he's grabbed and he's got a good grip, especially Sam, she's got a good grip, then what I do is I kind of drop through the grip, and usually people feel like they have to renegotiate instead of chase me. Right? They can chase me, that's fine too. If they have to renegotiate, they can
Get
go
further
into the
out.
fingers. Yeah.
Further
So
you get out, the better.
you don't let somebody grab unless you're in their fingers, right? And then there's somebody's got smaller fingers and strong wrist maybe, but the fingers are smaller. I want to get a little in the palm like this, and do maybe a Faatali Mataio, because then you get this kind of grip. If we can get locked into this,
you're happy days. Yeah.
So it's one or the other, and I can't tell which one's better.
This one, for me right now, this one feels worse. This feels, you out there, I would not, I don't think I would even try to bend my wrist on this.
You still get me.
No, but I know I can get you, but I won't get you cleanly. Like, if I tried to bend my wrist, your pronation back, it would be an inefficient use of my energy. So sensing this, I would just clamp and drag down. So I'll do that and you do your thing. I would let my wrist go back and say, that's fine, you can have that.
Where's that strength coming from?
That's side
You just
pressure.
lock in and then you bring it down.
That's side pressure training. For me to impart my maximum side pressure, all I need is my hand to be stable. I don't need to be dominant. I just need to know that when I impart my side pressure, the condition of my hand is going to stay. If the condition of my hand is going to twist as I go sideways, I won't go sideways. So right there, I feel like the condition of my hand is staying. You can't really take it anymore in any way.
He's been arm wrestling for a while. You probably have a lot.
And so even here, I can do significant side pressure.
Yeah, people talk about elbow lock, but there's a wrist lock too, eh?
Yeah. And this is Todd Hutchins style. He will against Matt Mask, straight to there, and pull like that.
Oh, so you hang on it.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to do against that? I just gotta be stronger.
You gotta be stronger. Yeah. Technically, you're not doing anything wrong. You just gotta be stronger. Yeah. Or cup more. And change the story. A loose strap.
This guy's
I was bracing him. He's quick.
That's a good position. That was much harder to pull through. That was the right spot.
I'm curious to see how I want this line, the skinnier line, towards me this way. Very hard to
We do. We actually need to. I'm like, when you're going to realize what's wrong. No, he'll get stronger.
Now I feel like I can force a hook.
That's what you said.
It just came deep enough that you gave me confidence to bend my wrist again.
All right, so if I go high this way, I'm actually
You go too deep, you'll give me my wrist back.
So it's somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, there's a perfect little balance where there's indecision from there. Which
If I
way I
go
should
too far
go.
this way, that's not gonna work.
Then I'll do
Too far
that.
way, it's not gonna work. And then
Putting indecision in your opponent's mind is a huge thing.
indecision.
Yeah, so you load in such a way that makes me commit to one, but then execute on the opposite. Right. So depending which one you want. If you want me to
So
end
I can
up,
come up there.
do you want me to try this and fail, or do you want me to try this and fail?
Probably open head.
Okay, so you want to make me think that this is the option.
Yeah.
But
And then when that's the option, you're gonna drag. As you're dragging low, I want to get higher.
Yeah, you want to get deeper as I commit to that. So as I commit to that, you want to cup and come deep and put me palm up. Because if you top roll and I get that, I'm easy. So you've got to trick me into thinking you're going to top roll, but then transition forward and through. Whilst I'm still trying to do that. So I won't change. So initiate with the top roll. Yep, go. And so I've got and then do it with force. And if you can keep me on that, then you've technically isolated and derailed me.
And I'm not even on your hand, I'm on this bone.
Yeah. That's the combat side of the sport. The ability to feel what someone wants and go boom boom and derail them. Even if they're stronger than you, you can pin them.
Yep. I've seen you and Dan Mosier. That was like the biggest one, I think.
Yeah, Dan's a monster for strength.
Yeah, I do. If I go this one, I'm going to give it up. Formation's going to die. I'm going to lose that.
Nice. And see that one, I tried to do the cupping, and you had enough hard counter on the outside. So it's the same story. If you can convince me to do this, but then be prepared to do what you just did. So with you doing that again, let's do that same thing again. I'll show you what happens when I transition. So load up like we were. So I'm going for cup. The right thing for me would be to realize I can't get the cup. So keep going through like you're about to win. And then if I transition back to that, all of a sudden it isolates the top roll. All I did was I was trying to force a hook, then I couldn't, so I gave my wrist up and pulled like that. And when I gave my wrist up, you needed to sense me doing that and do that. Exactly. And then as I come there, yeah, perfect. So if you feel and adjust like that.
I want to go like that anyway.
Only as I'm doing that. If you do that whilst I'm still cupping, you'll just fall into my hook.
Oh, fair enough. Let's try that face again. Fall into the hook. Oh, yeah, that'll suck.
And then it's
take that up, and then I have to get more that way. So it's either 2 lanes, that way or that way.
Yeah, depending on if I'm going this way or that way.
I put my face in. I'm going to put my bare face in.
How about now?
Go this side.
No, I still don't remember.
That's my bad side. That's my bad side.
That was good. That was you put enough
Right
eggs on both sides. That was perfect. Perfect.
Man, this one's gone tall.
Breather. Oh, good man. That's good. Thinking like that is the key, man. That's on my grip, man.
Yeah.
Strap.
A little do they know what's teething. We're cruising.
Another year, I reckon.
And it's for them.
Some more choice. Your hand feels like that.
One more year.
Stone man.
So how long have you been pulling?
3 months now.
Yeah. You're really strong.
3 months, bro.
I'm waking up all the right things.
But anyway, it's just with these guys, I work so much during the week. My only table time is Saturdays.
Would it be Gabriel?
I want to try buy some. I made these tables. It's just for the club, but I want to try and make one for my own at home and get the gym set and shoot. Yep. Got 2 kids and both under 3 and
Busy.
working coming home. Mrs. complaining.
Oh, yeah, Adam Stifanic.
Is that where I can reach you guys, or?
Which group was it? Was that heavy hitters? Oh, yeah.
He's up in
Brisbane, yeah. Well, these guys will know anyway, so they'll keep you updated. I didn't even know about that horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh, the boys probably popped up in my
suggestion and I just didn't know about it.
A lot of them are looking for the system, so one place to promote it. It's going to be here in the Gold Coast.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
All right, thanks for coming down.
Oh, boy. Whoa.
You got a nice
Stone,
You got a
man.
nice talky drag going on. That's good.
I get really lazy. The boys are trying to teach me.
You don't let anyone force you into a hook, which is admirable. You fight hard. I'm going to try hard to force you into a hook.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck!
The louder you squeal, the better
back
it's
so
good.
much.
Where's the Insta?
I mean, I can top roll him.
Yeah, I
Any
know
moment,
you
but I
can.
want to get into this hook. I said I'd get him in there. Get in the hook.
Hold it, Abe. Oh, fuck, you're strong. Cheap ass table.
That's it. Better grunt is good.
Real low. You're like Michael Tiger. You don't force this into a hook.
You can do it, Willie.
That wasn't a hook.
He's just got this mega kickback. Oh. You definitely have the hook blocked well and truly. So all you need to do is drag and rise and keep that pressure, and then you Michael Todd. You can feel it. I can't come through center there at all. I can't supinate. So you need to, when I do this,
Oh, my brothers and my sisters.
drag.
Do it for my family.
Clamp with your fingers, clamp with your fingers.
Concrete.
Yeah, so you've achieved one half of the story, block and hook. Now you need to work out, if that's your race, how do you deal with top rollers? Because you're going to stop hookers in the tracks, but there's still an open door up here. So look to get a bit of height.
Yeah.
Protect that height.
So when you say come behind, is that coming?
Yeah. You need to balance between rising and dragging. That will stop me top rolling. So I'm going to top roll slowly.
Yeah.
But so feel the threat, and when I breathe, rise. Bicep curl, open your hands, climb. And then drag again. When you get the chance, bicep curl, open your hands, climb. So if I'm top rolling again, there you go. See how it's starting to feel harder for me to top roll?
Yep.
Climb now, climb. Good. Every time I breathe, climb. Keep climbing. Keep climbing. Now it's getting there. And then where you were, Michael Todd stand up press, finish.
Shit.
That's the full story.
I'll take that off, man. You're killing me. Oh, that's good.
Strong, man. I really like it.
Andrews. Concreters, man. Oh, well done. Oh, I love that.
Good.
Save some.
Great.
Oh, yeah, Charlie's coming, alright. I'll get you.
Oh, you get me.
And I think Adam wanted to pick
Ah.
up first. What about you? You got any?
Jesus.
No?
You're like bigger, stronger Sam. That's how it feels.
Is that what I feel?
Yeah. It feels like
Which Sam?
young Sam.
Okay.
Sam's strong. Like
He is.
you just got to do that same thing that he does that with less control.
Well, he has a hand very similar to mine, but he doesn't have the side to go with it.
Against me, he has the same.
that's right,
I
that's
don't
right.
have the defense yet.
Yeah.
That's a different angle.
Yeah, well, you blocked. I was experimenting with, can I roll you?
Yeah.
And I went, no, I can't roll you, go through you.
Ah, that was interesting. So that was like a side pressure-y
That was
hooky
just,
thing.
yeah, drag, hook, side pressure.
Wow, different. Always different stuff. Man.
I'll do something different again.
Oh yeah, nutty.
That's a real nasty one to do for me. Like, not my favourite, but I got a little.
Depends who you're against, but
There's a time when that's the right thing to do.
my press defense is really poor just because there's not many presses down this way.
Yep.
Oh, you're going to sort it out before my match, aren't you?
Yeah. All right, that was awesome. Glad you enjoyed yourself. Yeah. No, I'll jump on armband. Yeah, armband.
Commit to the press and line up.
And that'll show you geographically on the map where all the arm wrestlers are relative to you. You'll be able to message them straight up. I've got a product. We were just talking about. I've got a prototype we're trying to put together with like a fully system to get training and that. So all I want to get, like, it's the wristband. Like that's
and the wristband.
Yeah, that's mental.
It's the thing that matters most.
Yeah.
It just wakes up. And the conditioning of your elbow needs to.
Yeah,
there's no easy way around it. You just gotta.
The wrist, I can definitely feel it. The wrist on both more though.
Yeah.
So that's just that way. Is that just putting pressure in that rotation?
Wrist flexion, pronation. Those two things.
Down and across.
Good luck, man.
Legend. See you, gentlemen.
Strap. Yeah.
Oh,
really?
They just re-grip on left.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tire him out for you, Sam.
I think it's 50-50. Like any degree of slow start with him, he beats me on that.
Really?
Yeah, but if
Oh, and left. Okay.
on left. Yeah, not right. All right.
I know. Yeah, that's a match. Especially if just going, you're so strong on the left in straps, you just know what you're doing.
It's just the center table starts first. Will win it for me if I'm going to.
Got 2 weeks. Yeah, got 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
It'll be a fun night. It'll be a fun day. Have like a little dimple we got.
Lots money on the deals.
And then it'll be like,
In the build this one.
2 days later.
Good job.
So then when it goes and tape and it's like everything in cover when it gets through.
You have a lot there. Most people don't. You have more than in the average guy. That final little hold position.
Yeah.
I sit there, and most people only have to sit there under a certain pressure for a couple of seconds, but you maintain that pressure for like 15 seconds. So.
Yeah, it's just been training it a little bit.
Like it's uncomfortable down there. I'm like, come on already. Yeah, we'll just ease up.
How'd your shoulder surgery go?
I didn't have surgery. I'm taking a longer approach to it. So. Yeah, it's alright. It's not the best. It's not good.
Come on down, brother!
Everyone's like, what the hell is that going on? Is that
run early
even?
today?
Is that what I think it is? Oh, then you get those ones driving past with their women going, babe, I can so beat those guys. Look at them, they're nothing.
Yeah, they see me, they're like, what's this guy doing?
I lost confidence in getting the hook back, and so I went flop roll.
So interesting, it's coming up against all your different tools.
I was gripping with Gabe and Beau and Faatali and Colin, so I just like drained everything.
No pronation.
Not there. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'll do it. You got
Yeah, man, give me 1 minute. 1 minute. It's really good contact you're initiating when you. It's little tactics.
Yeah,
you got
I'm
there.
filling the gaps, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like.
I went to the top and then...
And like, if someone doesn't recognize what you're doing and readjust, man, good contact where you're at.
I try to not really give them time, kind of just...
Yeah.
Hold, man. How much you weigh?
What do? Do you like a no load or do you like?
Oh yeah, I'm like, I'll give them nothing and...
Yeah.
You went...
What if I was like this?
Then I'd like, you guys... Like,
But I'm center.
so like, are we in a strap?
No. We're just right now. This is a tournament, and they say close your thumbs. Close your hands. You have to.
I'd be slipping and going straps. Or if I feel that there's that much, I like to sometimes come out with the fingers.
Wake up, old fella. Jesus, you know when you can push the information and start cracking in there. Like, oh, no.
I need contact, otherwise I'm like, I'd be doing like a...
Yeah. When you can actually feel the crunch in there.
Oh yeah. You got me technically then, you got me technically.
Yeah. See that, the posting up pressure is what kind of scares me.
Like that?
Yeah, that's like, I wouldn't
My
do
wrist
it.
back.
Yeah, it's genuinely bad, isn't it?
What's coming at you? What would I do from here?
It looks like a flop, but it could be a very posting top roll, just a high
That's
ball
it.
straight
Where
up.
you go, there's that, or there is that.
But like, with that post, like, probably one of my weaknesses, I can't that happening ever had a grip like this. So here I'll just try going to your bottom fingers because there's that gap. So hopefully I
try to give you more
you kind of just supinate as I
open my hand up a bit more.
but in reality,
I'm considering
If you run too far and I lose confidence in that, I would then.
in reality, jump back up that tournament, like at all that close, I would just try and turn you in. That's kind of like my
Honestly, I feel like you're very intuitive when I'm holding on to you. You do really well. It
looks cool,
feels
man.
like the way to neutralise your.
I'll do match cards for everyone.
pilot
So,
instincts is close.
next week I'll release them all.
You want to spend
like
time.
that.
All the
you
70s,
want to spend
80s,
time
90s, they'll be all up there, you
getting
know,
what
on
you
the
want
table
against
like that,
someone
you know,
who's
versus...
It feels really complete when I'm holding you.
Yeah, similar. Oh yeah, you're on the... Yeah, I haven't released the others yet. I've got Greggy's and all that making up now, and... Yeah, so it should be good. Alright, I want to see Stefanic up there, mate. Remember Greggy that remember that load? Press ups?
Sunburn.
Yeah, I was just saying, going red.
I'm getting sunburn.
I'm pretty warm out now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the shade. I'm gonna try something different. I don't normally do on you.
Did you go like this?
I'm gonna try. I normally just try to get into a hook and survive, but I'm gonna go back to seeing if I can top roll. I'm gonna try. I think last time I ever tried to top roll you was a long time ago. You just rolled me with ease.
Oh really?
But I want to give a little bit extra before I
Yeah, and so far apart.
It's 11 o'clock.
What? Shit, gotta go.
Too much fun, brother.
It's too high up, you're going to get out.
I feel like I better get you.
That is a really shitty position.
I might get you. Well, your cup feels like it could turn my. Oh, yeah, it's changed the balance a little. Alright. Yep.
Yeah, I gripped up with him earlier.
Here it is.
Whoosh. Oh, Adam.
Stay down.
Hey, a lot of therapy on that shoulder, mate.
I can't force through. I'm just hoping these little bites do something.
Anything at all.
He's not doing anything.
He's got a crazy side pressure, eh?
I can feel limits.
Down.
All right, top roll grip didn't work. I'm going with the hook grip.
Nice.
Oh wow. And you just stressed my shoulder way too much. Alright, we're going deep now. Because I can't roll you.
This is you know what time it is?
I would end my elbow.
Don't mean like that.
I'm on camera.
Weak.
Should have gripped up with him before.
Because
after, like all the muscles I want to use, I'm just.
I told him he's not allowed to lose. He's like, I want to hurt myself. I was like, I'm joking.
Get those gains in, boys. Good.
Nice.
Nice, look at that hold. Oh, wow. Can I just have a quick grip up before I go? I've got to go.
Yeah.
Unless you want to go strap if you want.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to need to go strap up.
I didn't need to grip up.
Adam has always been
Just crazy power.
friggin' pain in the ass.
I tried my best.
I seriously would hate coming up against you in a tournament more than anyone. I'd be like, well, the rest of the tournament, whether I win or not, the rest of the tournament's over.
I don't think you pinned me in a comp yet.
I know, I'm sure I haven't. Yeah, even that day in Queensland where I was wrecking everyone, you beat me. I beat Doug, I beat Marcus, I beat Lachlan, and Adam smacks me.
That's all that matters. Let you do all the hard yards, and I'll...
Oh, shit. Hang on. Give me 30 seconds. It was very clear. I'm like, oh shit, I don't have the horsepower right now. Your arm, I went to apply, and your arm just was like.
No, it's all good. I just thought of getting down.
Yeah, have a feel.
I got my missus to get some fish and chips.
Oh, nice.
Get it down early.
Yeah, that's cool.
Going to Scott.
Sorry. Yeah. Right? Yeah, no, just shoulder. No, I'm not. I'm just tired.
Don't push it.
I'm not gonna hit my shoulder in a training pool.
That's good. I noticed how you get behind it and take this.
So once I'm in, I can do side pressure using my elbow, but there's a certain point of fatigue where once the elbow is fatigued, shoulder comes in.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah.
Get it a lot.
Let me change
I'm an old man too.
to top roll. I'll attempt the top roll. So that was attempted hooks. Historically, every time I've ever tried the top roll you, I've been crushed. So,
Then again, you top rolled Jordan the other day.
oh, well,
Isn't it weird though? Lachlan top rolls me all the time, all day on Friday.
Yeah.
On the right hand now.
Really?
We never used to be able to do it, but now his cup's just ridiculous.
yeah,
It's like
his cup is.
It's just absolutely crazy. I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like, and then I've seen his numbers on his Instagram. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. It's like nuts.
I don't like starting like this. I
Go through eventually.
Yeah, I can feel
I had a few momentary stops where you were like, hang on, just got to be careful not to overcommit.
But your gas station.
Yeah. Way too beat up now, man. It's going downhill. Sorry.
Don't push it. No. Thanks for that.
Next time we have to grip up earlier.
Yeah, no, I wanted to, but everyone was like, I want to get on the YouTube.
Oh, man.
Healthy rivalry. You need a healthy rivalry, I reckon.
Back pressure and pronation. He's got the and it distracts me from Mikhail's angle. He goes that way.
Yeah, see, I don't want, like, instinctively, I can just feel how much threat you have there. It's like, I don't want to hold on. I don't want to hold
I gripped in
on.
the first week, and
I want to just run and go to the strap. I'll try to hold on with everything I got.
Oh, I don't think it's going to be a good time. Come on, Greg.
hooky bit already.
You got something in there now. I'm going to do it like
Sideways, Greg.
Yeah.
And an ass side. You're starting with cup, hey Ryan?
Super at it. I'm not cuffed.
Yeah, it's really good.
No, there's no holding on. I would have to. I would have to slip. Yeah. Like, out of straps, I can't just hold on. That's what I mean. So
Strong. That's really good. Makes sense.
that weapon of yours, you need to. All you need to learn is how to keep people stuck on that.
Yeah.
You don't want them to get off that. You want to be able to keep someone balanced on that ice. Yeah, you don't want to end up in the.
I just like to think we might.
I think you brought.
You don't like the strap?
Oh my goodness.
I don't even know what
Solid like so most of the guys. So like we got solid to guys. Yeah, I've been to a few times. I usually work nights.
He's in a great position there. So hopefully when I go.
Yeah. Trying something different.
Finishing up the match cards.
See you, Louis.
And I'm almost done now.
I'll come in a bit. Easy one. Yeah, you just need to keep the people in that fight. Yeah. It is, the strap locks you in, it helps the carb, it helps
Alright boys, call up the wood fest.
Yeah, that's what I noticed.
You've got a cool ace, man. I would love to have that ace.
Hopefully I'll
Might be a bit long. Catch you later, man.
I'm heading out, guys. See you later. Where my girl's birthday party?
Feel much more, you're patient, you're more balanced in your hand rather than here. Yeah. That's what I'm feeling.
Consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah, reverse.
Better shape.
I'm thinking, I've been trying to work out if I'm stronger in the high hook or if I should go for more. Because I feel like if I go down here, like I feel like my hands.
You're one of those guys that's going to arrive when your wrist arrives.
Yeah.
You've got a really strong arm.
Yeah.
Your wrist doesn't keep up with what your arm could do.
Yeah.
So wrist flexion. That's it'll all fall into place. I would just prescribe wrist flexion to you.
Just training.
Just like pretty much like 80% of your training should be damn wrist flexion. Because at the moment you're having to, you know that your wrist will go, so you're having to do other movements. If your wrist is good, then you're just going to crush people because your arm is strong, but your wrist just isn't allowing your arm to do everything it can.
So the last couple of weeks since I last seen you, all I've been training is wrist rises and all
Keep
that.
going. Wrist flexion. Biggest focus. flexes.
We got a match. We got a match on today. Do you?
Yeah, left with Sam.
Oh, righto.
This afternoon.
Yeah. Good luck, Sammy. Good luck, Sammy.
Oh, you do alright. Lefties. In a slow pool, he beats me every time. I've never lost to him on left, but he's grown a lot.
Yeah, he's bloody strong.
Strong hand, strong arm.
I feel like there's no chance getting through your fingers. I feel like I feel like you got a pretty seasoned arm.
Yeah, my fingers are good.
Yeah.
But I can contain and turn down 55 kilos. So
True.
yeah. On an isolated
I'd like to
wrist
test
curl.
that, eh?
Isolated wrist curl 55 with a rolling hand. So right there, you've got to be above 55 to threaten that.
To stop that.
Yeah. And like, or I can turn down 55, but I can contain more. I don't know what I can contain it more. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm just saying keep my fingers and don't worry about my wrist,
Yep.
then that's a lot, and then I can just flat bed and side pressure kind of thing.
What's your side pressure?
If I'm here, 75. If I'm here, 65.
Holy crap, that's my whole body.
Yeah.
That's more than my whole body.
So yeah, if it goes into that whole deep hook, I can
Yep.
rock out 75.
Alright, I'm gonna try.
So this is there we go. There's my 75 kilo weight.
What do you recommend?
Wrist flexion.
Yeah.
You have a lot. I can feel untapped force.
Yeah.
That will arrive once your wrist comes.
Yeah.
That's all it's missing. It's like I said, your arm is really strong. It's just your hand is getting left behind.
Yeah.
And it's not a bad thing. It's just it's a good thing because when your wrist arrives, which won't take long, you'll take a very big jump up on your balance with people.
Okay. I feel like
Lachlan was the same.
Yep.
Lachlan arrived, strong arm, didn't know what. But his hand, it's hard to believe that Lachlan's hand was once like that.
Very hard to believe that.
And now his hand is just,
Okay.
like anyone here, he just goes,
and he's fucking 65 kilo, like 60 odd kilo, and he just...
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're already at 55, Lachlan's at 70.
So you're catching him?
No, I don't know, it's a long, those 15 kilos are hard, man, to gain. It's such a small little movement. Tane, we'll give up in a second?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that wrist.
Oh, shit.
There's a brand spanking new dude over there with crazy side pressure. Crazy.
This guy, the hat?
Yeah.
He's a hustler. Careful, he's a
Right.
hustler, bro.
Maybe he is.
How's Ethan
If he asks for
going?
money, if you're putting money down, he's hustling.
Like really like. And just with side pressure. It's weird when people like that come along and you're like, hey, what?
Yeah, how did he discover it? Like, is he someone's friend? Okay.
Everyone just seems traumatized by what's going on.
Good experience.
You did well. You did real well. It wasn't. There's just a few technical things, but you identified them pretty good. And you're the same as Dave. Your hand threat is abnormal.
Yeah.
So show us how you feel.
Here we go.
Classic, find a strong voice and then everyone's beating up.
You're sorted.
Mikhail.
Who had him in the end? So, what do you think your weakness is?
What I felt in the strap was I'll try and hit, but I was opening up.
Yep.
At the same time, I couldn't get any of that.
Well, you put all your threat along there. So, like like a lot of guys who start out top rollers, myself included, it's about backfilling your threat. So if you don't feel inclined to be a hooker, don't try to be. But try to slowly backfill your real strength. And when I say backfill, I mean top roll first, high hook second. So there's different, an all-out top roll, like you feel, but a high hook will be that. Feel the difference? So top roll, high hook. Top roll, high hook. And so you want to work on those two skills. And once you feel just as good and connected in a high hook, then we start to go to a supinated hook. So show me your ace in the strap.
Everyone's like,
now I'm going to turn you just a touch, and then I want you to develop that power there, and try to come up and through this way. Yeah, good. And now once you've gone up and through a bit, back again. Good. Now up. Keep working on the up and through strength. Good. Now you're connected. Can you feel that that's a connected power again? And that's not a top roll. You're in a slight high hook. So.
If he didn't have his gout.
Right, let's do it again. So what I want you to be able to do is transition from, so you initiate, bang with your ace, I stop you, and then if you stay there, you're going to gas. So before you gas, transition to that high hook. There you go. Stop roll.
I felt like I could actually get something on him.
Another thing for you to recognise is that you don't have to pin someone. You've only got like 10-15 seconds worth of main effort to actually pin someone. So if you go to pin someone but then you can't actually finish, the best thing you can do is stop trying to pin them. But instead, posture, and kind of say to them, you got to get out of here. So when you hit and you get me to there, and you know that you can't finish, back off your pressure by 10%, and maintain a strong position, and make me have to get out. So have a go at that. So hit and go for the pin. Alright, now once you realise you can't pin, stop trying, and just tempt me to do something. Make me feel like I should go for the pin. And when I do, counter again. Turn your strength back on. Whatever it might be, if I come forward, and maybe go that way. Good. And you're going to chip through. If you spend all your energy too early, you'll just gas, you'll open up. You identified opening up as a problem, so hit, as soon as you recognise you can't, posture like this, get a deeper shoulder, get a deeper cut, regrip, all these things, and end up here in this nice high hook where you're never going to lose if you get there.
I close my eyes, holding my breath.
I got no defense.
Stay tight. Try to get to that high hook. Good. Drag back again. Good. Good.
If he's in the 80 kilo class, mate, look, man, you fucking
There's the weakness.
Actually, he's got the right type of strengths to be a jump stand. Like, legit. He's the right. Sam's got no side. Like, limited side compared to everyone else. He's got really good back pressure and containment, but his side's not insane.
His side is more than a fight. It is at 50 kilos.
Yeah, but it wouldn't take too much.
It's like a cord.
He's got more elbow base side than Sam.
Like a cord? Sure. Goes on the weight. It's like on the cord, bro. You just stick up. Yeah, stick up heaps of weight, bro.
Oh, that kind of. Yeah. He's in front of you now, to your right. Yeah. Oh no, over there. Right now. Oh, right. Well aware of.
That's good. The more time you spend in that slightly turned in, the more it's going to wake up.
Greg.
It's fine. Oh, okay. No, that's me fine.
I don't know how you can tell that. I can't tell
Good. Good. He's like, okay, this is what I felt.
Bolt something on
That's something that
last
was
time we're going like one and
I'll try and hit,
Yeah.
and then people wouldn't get that.
Yeah.
It's not the worst scenario because you're doing small hand top rolling, and small hand top rolling is one where you don't try to get around. You just perch yourself on their thumb, and you do that instinctively. You perch yourself on the thumb, and that's where you don't bother bending your wrist. You just focus on twisting it, and if you lose your wrist, it's actually not so bad. All you do then is your thumb, the meat of your thumb, becomes the lead of your attack. So it's like, it's called a flop roll. So you still keep your drag on and you still keep tight, but you're keeping tight with your thumb. You no longer worry about your eyes or anything. Let's have a go with that. So you just try to top roll. I'll take your wrist, but you keep going. And stay tight.
Nah, his super long lever allows me to kind of...
Alright, so wrist on now. Keep tight and keep attacking with drag and rotation through your thumb. That's it, that's it.
Has Bailey got a better press? I think I'm ready now.
He's straight into it, though.
He just goes straight in. Yeah, but okay, like look, I like Bailey, but he's pressing like this, and he's like jumping all around. He's literally like over the. Actually, yeah, I need to. Can't be fast to take low. Short. In hours.
Pretty short. At this point, with your wrist that far back, you'd have to commit to a flop press because you've lost your rotation. So when your wrist is back, you're still a battle of me doing this versus you doing that. And the person with the more rotation will end up with ease of access.
I would never be doing this too.
Holy shit, baby. No, I told you, mate. 84. Good. It's nice when you come in front of people.
That's it.
Where did you get your pro science degree?
Yeah.
You can bulk up inside.
Oh man, no, this guy at 80, you're going to be
Honestly. I got mine.
Now, pause for me. Turn your radius and ulnar forearm to be pointing here. So point where I'm trying to go. Turn your whole body, turn your whole body, turn your whole body. Right there, you are going to find you're very strong. Okay? So gauge your lats.
post and back.
That position there is a defensive position that I think you'd be great at. How's it feel? Does it feel?
Right.
Can you feel connection?
Yeah, through here, yep. Feels alright.
Or you got to lift him off the back.
Ethan does it well. It's a pronated outside move. It's when it's a defensive position. So still, you don't want to go there deliberately, but when your top roll starts, you get in the match, someone starts pulling through, it's a great place to end up. So start from the beginning and try to win with the top roll. As I pull through, turn and face where I'm going. Point your forearm where I'm trying to go. Top roll.
You don't have to press.
Okay, so the match is stopped. I start attacking and just commit to, and then feel how now, because you're pointing where I'm going, you use less muscular effort in your arm, and the only defense you need to survive is the rotation. So you can put all your eggs in that rotation basket, where if you try to do it whilst maintaining there, you're going to have pec and shoulder and that fatiguing, as well as this. So if you suspect someone's good enough to get through, just point where they're going. Try to stay tight and engaged so you can use your lat still, but don't go to full king's move. Better. Yeah. You feel that force now? There's a fair bit of tension there, and you're able to withstand that. A couple of tools.
Cheers. Appreciate
but
it.
number one thing, develop your high hook. Because you've got that ace, but you just need to bring it slightly in and widen out. This guy's doing the same thing. Back to Alrighty guys, there we have it. Good session. You can see, interestingly, Faatali jumped on. He jumped on me towards the end and I had nothing for him. I was way too fatigued, too tired, and I wasn't willing to expose the shoulder. So, but that is interesting when it comes to the super match that's going to happen in 2 weeks' time on the right for $500. So looking forward to that. as we know, just waving goodbye to arm wrestlers. As we know, training means nothing. Practice pulling means nothing, does it? Anyway, it does mean something. I totally disagree. It does mean something. We both kind of had a feel. We both knew what was going on. I tested out a little bit of top roll. I tested out a little bit of hook. And yeah, the picture is what it is. 2 weeks time, $500, right arm. It's gonna be good. All right guys, thanks for watching.
Yes, that's a man!